Well, things are not looking good for Crunchyroll properties right now, and major changes are beginning to be seen now that some time has passed since Sony purchased Crunchyroll from Time Warner and put Funimation in control. If you currently use other Crunchyroll apps like VRV, well, you may have noticed some changes, and of course, with other things having to do with Sony, and well, that's what we're talking about today on the Konjic channel.
Sensu beans, yeah, I need to regenerate. I'm about to go off like I'm the Avatar state, and I can say
there have been things happening ever since Sony began buying several anime streaming apps. Anime Lab used to be its own app, but the decision was made that it would just stop existing and be replaced with Funimation in the areas that app served as the main streaming service for that didn't previously have Funimation, and that looks like bad news for other stuff Sony had acquired and put Funimation in control of. And of course, all eyes are on Crunchyroll properties, but also make sure to get the YouTube algorithm working for you and have it start recommending you more anime content while also supporting the channel. And all you gotta do is hit the like button, and of course subscribing makes sure you get literally everything on the channel, so don't miss any anime content and do that. If you use the Crunchyroll app VRV, man, you haven't been treated nicely lately, and that includes me because I use VRV. For those new to anime streaming, VRV is a service owned by Crunchyroll that included multiple streaming services together in one app. Funimation once upon a time was included in that, but when Sony purchased it, of course Funimation was removed from VRV because Sony and Warner are each other's competition. But now Sony owns both, and a lot of people for some reason thought this was going to somehow be fine for Crunchyroll, but no, not really. And a lot of people use the word merger for this, but it's not really a merger, it's more of a takeover. This isn't Funimation and Crunchyroll being equal. Funimation now owns Crunchyroll and everything Crunchyroll owned. But now if you go on VRV, which used to have services like Cartoon Hangover and High Dive and Rooster Teeth along with others, now they all have been removed, so the only two services are really Crunchyroll and Mondo Animation, and I personally have never used Mondo, so for me VRV has now just become a second Crunchyroll app, which is not good because I did enjoy High Dive being on it, and I know others like Rooster Teeth, but that's not the end of it. If you have a PlayStation 4, you know you're able to use VRV on it. But if you get a PlayStation 5, the newer console, you'll see that VRV doesn't exist on the PlayStation Store. There's no way to download VRV on the newer console. Now, VRV is owned by Sony, and yet the Sony console doesn't have its own app. That's a little scary. I used to think maybe they would use VRV as the service for the combined power of Crunchyroll and Funimation, but it looks like now that app is probably gonna stop existing soon because it's getting less service on it. But for now, you can link your VRV account with a Crunchyroll account so you don't have to pay for premium on both. If you got a PlayStation 5 and want your stuff that you pay for, you can just download Crunchyroll, link your account with VRV, or if you want to do it the other way around, it still has your stuff. Although of course your watch list on Crunchyroll is going to be different than your watch list on VRV because you have to create your watch list all over again on the Crunchyroll app since it's a different app. You're just basically not paying for the same thing twice. But let me know what you guys think. My name's Konjic, and I'll talk to you in the next video.
And I can say that I'm great, yeah, I can say that I'm perfect. I ain't the one that was out here saving lives, I was purchased. Now we about to take you out if you try to act toxic. I'ma send you straight up to my main man, Konjic.